quote I want you to remember, and it goes like this. It says, the chief cause of failure in life is when you sacrifice what you want most for what you want at a given moment. The chief cause of failure is when you sacrifice what you want most for what you want at a given moment. I can tell you in my world, what I want most is to be a great dad to my 2 boys and to have a marriage that's healthy and that survives. That's what I want most. Now, I'm like you, I travel a lot. Say I've been gone from my family for 3 weeks, touring with one of my tours. All of a sudden I roll into town, this beautiful lady comes and fancies me. And I'm like, dang, it's been a long time since I've been home. But what I say I want most is to be a good dad, to show my kids what love and commitment is about. What I want most is to love my wife the way I should love her. And in that moment, I can get lost and celebrate that fancy. Oh, you fancy now. But it's going to be the cause of everything and failing, everything that I want for my family. You guys are in the same boat. There are things that you say you want in life that mean a lot to you, what you want most. And maybe for some of you it is. Maybe it's to have a good marriage, to be a good parent, be a good spouse, be a good son or daughter. I don't know what it is. But I know my job is to get you to kind of have this conversation in your head, which is, what do I really want most? And how much am I sacrificing in all these moments? Those moments that are like Perth, or like India, or like Hong Kong, or like when you go home and you're like, hey, I want to be a great dad, but you know what? I like to go drink every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night at the bar with my boys. So you guys understand commitment and sacrifice at a different level. You guys, I've met people on this boat who have twin kids that have never met their children and just got deployment papers to go back out again in a little bit. I know people on this boat that have known their 2-year-old for 4 months and have only seen him for 4 months. You guys commit and sacrifice at a different level for our country, for the United States, for this thing that's super big, bigger than you. You endure and sacrifice. My challenge or my question for you is, why don't you do that for your same lives at home, away from being in the military? When do you find yourselves important enough to make those same commitments and sacrifice to get you to find that greatness that we find in this country every day? It's called congruency. I travel around and do a lot of stuff with high schools and college age kids, high schools specifically, and you'd be like talking to kids, what do you want to do? And this kid's like, I want to be a doctor. And I'm like, really? Why are you smoking 4 bong hits before you come to school then? So you either don't want to be a doctor or you need to check yourself and change your behavior. It's like the people that I see here that want to be good moms, good dads and all that stuff, and I hear the stuff that goes around, how we roll sometimes. Just make sure that stuff lines up. I'm not here to judge you, but I will say this. If I asked you what you wanted most in life and you told me something and you lied to me, I don't care because I'm not you and I won't even know if you're lying. But if you lie to yourself in your own head, you got some issues. So just have that conversation, and I challenge you to commit and sacrifice for those same things in your own life as you have for our military, for our country, for me. That's what that game of Simon Says is about. Which that's not why we played on the playground, but that's why it should be played. So,